Hey guys, good morning. I am literally at the parking lot of my office. Just wanted to fill you in on day 4. Going strong. I weighed myself and I'm 4 pounds lighter, so I lost, I guess, like a pound a day. Been going to the bathroom like no tomorrow ever since this morning, like back to back to back. As far as dinner, I did like broccoli, roasted broccoli. That is it, literally a bowl of roasted broccoli, lightly seasoned with Himalaya salt. My husband gave in. He had salmon and it smelled so good, but I'm like, you know what? I have a lot of willpower. I know I do. So I didn't give in. Even though as tempting and as hungry as I was yesterday, I just stuck to the bowl of broccoli. So I feel good. I actually feel awake. I don't feel like I need coffee today. Let's see as far as like how the hunger goes. And of course I have to keep hydrating. So I'll keep you guys posted. Hey guys, good morning. It is Friday. We made it. TGIF. And thank the Most High for that. You're not gonna let that child cross. It's crazy. Sorry guys. I'm on my way to drop my daughter off to school. And I believe this is day 5 now with the whole de-herbs. I feel great. And I'm not putting hype on it. I do. I feel great. I feel light. I'm not to the point where I'm like using the bathroom. I have to stay close to somewhere because the cleanse is working. I've been very consistent with it. Last night for dinner, I had a bowl of string beans? Yeah, string beans. Lightly seasoned Himalaya salt again. Hubby, he's the chef, so he hooked it up for me. And now I'm staying true. Like, he went off again. To be quite honest, I think he had another piece of salmon. The babies had like the homemade pizza. And now I'm like, nope, I can do it. So I feel good. This morning, hubby's like, wow, you look smaller. So I don't know. I do feel smaller, but I still have a long way to go. You know, this journey is 20 days, and I'm in day 5. So I hope that I can keep the momentum going. I'm going to try to do like a smoothie today. I did not do any black coffee yesterday. So what I am noticing is from me eating more clean and just hydrating, I feel more awake. Like right now, this is all natural. No, all natural energy. No Cafe Bustelo, no Starbies. It's just me. Where versus the first day I was struggling and I had to at least do that little black of whatever you call that, Americana, black coffee pretty much. So I'm super excited. I feel great. I even told my daughter, the videographer / manager, now right before actually vlogging with you guys, is that we're going to try to tackle the attic, which is going to be her like loft suite bedroom. And there's a lot of work to be done up there, to be quite honest. So, but I feel pumped. I feel like I have the energy to try to tackle that. So, Most High, that'll be a second completely different vlog. So that'll be like watch an attic transformation. That'll be a whole nother video. So stay tuned for that. As you guys know, I'm literally working on multiple projects trying to get this house done and decorated and just complete to make it a home. It's a house right now. I mean, home is where you make it. It does feel homey because of, you know, us being in there. But as far as like it looking homey, it's a work in progress. So we're working on it. So stay tuned for that. But as far as like this journey, 5 days in, I feel great. I don't know if there's a juice hub in the other states. I just know New Jersey, from what I found, where I think there's 3, but there's 2 close by to where my offices are. So one is like in Rahway and one is actually in South Orange. So I'm going to try to do that because I did it the other day and it was really good. And I felt like it curved my sweet tooth naturally. It was like peanut butter and dates and something. It was really good, surprisingly. So I'll try to do that today. The weekend, to be quite honest, is what I'm worried about because I know that's like when I'm home and, you know, you start getting more hungry at home for some reason. But I'm going to try to meal prep. Me and my daughter will try to go to the store after work. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to vlog that as well. We're going to try to get some healthy stuff to eat and snack on. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, beautiful people. My lips are chapped. Drinking smoothies, trying to stick with this plan. So I'm just counting down my time before I get to go home. See how happy I am? Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. So we are on day 5 and today is Saturday. I've been up super early. I'm like extremely tired, but I'm not. It's kind of crazy because I think it's definitely working. Usually where like if I get a few hours of sleep, I would need a cup of coffee, and I do not have that feeling. I'm actually super alert. Had a few hours of sleep, literally now running to my oldest daughter's house to pick up my other daughter, my second daughter. She stood over her sister's house. And yeah, I just wanted to touch bases on how I am feeling and then a recap of yesterday. So yesterday I had just a smoothie at work, literally just that, no coffee, just a smoothie. It was, I'll put it in the video. I don't want to mess up the ingredients. I believe it was peanut butter, dates, almonds, something else. I feel like there's something more to that. I did not have any dinner. I did not eat anything because I was just running. By the time I got home, everyone was asleep. They went to sleep early on me. And yeah, it took me a while to go to sleep. I did my carbon, oh Lord, what is that called? The black charcoal right before going to bed. And this morning I woke up like 4ish because I had it late, and I actually finished the whole 24 ounce of water and I had to go pee like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Then it took me a while to go back to sleep, and then I really couldn't, so we are here now. So yeah, so I did not have dinner, so the only thing I pretty much consumed all day was just the smoothie. And I plan on just doing like vegetables or smoothie today. I might have them delivered to my house. Who knows? I just want to be very consistent. And I'm worried about the weekend because the weekend is where it's so easy to fall into bad habits. So, but I do feel great. I feel lighter. I've been going to the bathroom. So like literally going to the bathroom. I went like 3 times this morning. I'm like, Lord, like, oh, but it feels good. It's annoying, like you have to constantly run to the bathroom, but it feels good because I feel flushed. I feel light. I don't feel like I have that heavy pooch. I mean, I'm still gonna have the pooch, you know. I'm a mama of 5. Like, that's natural. But as far as like it protruding and feeling bloated, like that feeling, I do not feel. So far so good. We have what, 15 days left to go. Yeah, and I did weigh myself. So I'm currently 211. So I started at 217 on Sunday when I started the journey. Well, technically Monday. Sunday was my last meal. Monday is when I started. And today is Saturday. And when I weighed myself, I went from 217 down to 211. So my goal by the end of this, I'm hoping Most High will to be under 200. And then I'm going to try to keep up with the lifestyle. You know, maybe not fully all vegan and stuff like that. Like, you know, I have to have my chicken. I don't eat pork. That's a whole nother reason for a whole nother story for a whole nother day. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. I'll make a video on that. But yeah, for spiritual reasons, I don't eat certain foods. And yeah, so I'm excited. Let's see what this week has to come and what to offer. So I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for tuning in. Hey guys, so day 5. It is Saturday. It's super early. I barely got any sleep. I'm literally just waiting for my second daughter to come out. I had to pick her up from my oldest daughter's apartment. She stayed over. And I usually would be extremely tired. Like, I am tired. But I just gotta keep my eyes peeled because there's a lot of traffic over here and I'm not parked appropriately. But anyways, usually I'll be super tired and I don't feel like I need coffee. I feel very clear and awake, even though like I'm tired. Like I said, literally had a few hours of sleep. I'm starting to get like bags under my eyes, which I never had before. I've definitely been hydrating a lot. Yesterday I only had a smoothie. I did not have any dinner. By the time I got home, the children were knocked out, except for my third daughter, my 7-year-old. She wanted to be up and be nosy. But everyone else in the house was knocked out. So I didn't have any dinner, but I was like, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. So this morning I went and I weighed myself after going to the bathroom like third or fourth time. And I'm down to 211. So super excited. I was 217 when I started on, let's say Monday, because Sunday I had my last like regular meal. And then Monday, I started with the program. And as of today, so Monday to Saturday morning, I am 211. And I'm like, wow. So my goal is to get under 200 pounds. Most I will. That's the goal. I have 15 days left on this program. I'm going to try to continue. Hey guys, so it's nearing towards the end of the day. Well, it's 7:30 now. I was struggling today because today I was tackling a lot of projects in the house. I was actually doing a lot of dusting and mopping and cleaning and rearranging in the living room because that's the room that I'm currently working on. I'm kind of working, well, not by choice. My husband feels like we should tackle a bunch of projects at the same time versus just getting one project knocked out and then moving on to the next, which would be my preference. Marriage is a compromise, either way. So right now, I was working on the living room all day. The children were in the living room as well. So it's kind of difficult to do that while they're in there. But I was doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of dusting, a lot of rearranging. I got so weak because I didn't eat anything. I literally had just pretty much water all day. And now I'm about to do my last regimen, my last dosage now of the 5. And I got so weak, I got so faint that because I guess I was just burning energy and I didn't have anything inside except for water. And then I'm literally just flushing it out, like going number 1 and number 2. That I guess it just kind of caught up to me. So I had to eat an apple, and then I did some of the granola, the non-oat granola. I'll show you guys that. I got that from Thrive. It's really good. But now I'm just waiting. Hubby went to the store. He's gonna pick up some more vegetables, and we're gonna do some of that. Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Of course, I'm up early again. That's just like the normal schedule. Like if you're a parent, you guys already know. Even on your days off, you're up early. Your body's just used to getting up early, and then you just have like 100 million things to do on your day off. So, but today I'm so excited. I'm going to actually treat myself. So let me go back to the regards of the plan, the plan that we're doing for healthiness. Yesterday, I did a little bit of vlogging. You guys saw that. I let you guys know that it was almost a struggle. No, not almost. It was such a struggle for me yesterday. It was just bad. I think I just turned on the radio. My bad. Yes, I did. Guys, it was such a struggle for me. I was so hungry. Not even hungry. I felt very weak. I felt very faint. I didn't feel hungry. I knew I was hungry because I kept hearing my stomach like growl and make noises. And I was just going. I was going. I was cleaning. I was dusting. I was just, doing a bunch of stuff. I would put on my little salsa music, and I was just getting it. So, and I know, like, I was just burning fuel, and I needed to put something in. So I ended up eating like an apple and just a few little bit of nuts, like this nut medley that I got from Thrive. That's really delicious. But I was just like, okay, I gotta take a break. So I ended up for dinner having like literally a plate of broccoli. Same thing, like we usually have broccoli with our dinner anyway, and hubby knows how to make it like taste really well. And just with like Himalayan salt, it's just a good little seasoning. No butter, nothing like that. I believe he uses olive oil. Yeah, I believe he uses olive oil. But I had that, and of course, like, what goes in must come out. So this morning, I was like flushing it out. I did not weigh myself this morning, But I wanted to reward myself because I don't take care of myself. I don't. And being that this is like a new step in regards of like health, like I'm trying to take care of myself health wise, I said, let me go ahead and treat myself to go get a pedicure and possibly get a manicure or my nails done. My nails grow naturally long on their own, if you guys can see. I always cut them, but you know, just to do something nice, just to feel pretty. You know, we can feel pretty once in a while. So yeah, so and then I asked my daughter, my 14-year-old, like if she wanted to go with me, and she was like, no, I'm still tired. So I'm like, all right, well, you know what, everything happens for a reason. I always complain like I don't get alone time, and here I am with alone time today. So thankful for that, just to get a minute to breathe and just to be, just to let my thoughts just pour out, just like I'm talking to you guys. I never really have that opportunity. It's like quick, and I had to, like, unless I'm in the bathroom. That's why I always say the bathroom is my favorite place. But now it's like my children are catching on. They're like, Mom, what are you doing in there? Like, I want to go in. So you guys know the struggle of a parent. I'm gonna try to vlog a little bit of this nail place. I've never been there before. My co-worker, she has, and she highly recommended them. And I've seen her nails. Her nails are beautiful. And she went there, I think, 2 times. And each time she went, the nails were absolutely stunning. So we're going to try them out. And my feet need doing. My feet, Lord bless my feet. Just put it like that. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. I hope I can catch a little bit of vlogging. You know, I don't know how comfortable they are with me whipping the phone. I'll try to sneak it in. So stay tuned for that, guys. Guys, I made it. Let me show you where I'm going. You can see. Right on the corner. Guys, I did it. Okay, so these are the nails. I can't show you the feet just yet because I have my sneakers on and I'm in the car. Look at this print that the mask gave me. I kind of let her just freestyle. You know, I wanted this one to be different. Let me see if I can show you the other hand. I had to kind of get used to tips. It's been so long. And the crazy thing is, like, if you know me, years ago, I would get my nails done every 2 weeks. I was always like, my nails would be fresh. So, but yeah, see, kind of, I wanted it to be kind of like an earth tone muted color. I didn't want to do like any crazy colors as of yet, but I like him. The young lady, she did extremely well. She said she's actually just starting out doing like the tips. She's basically graduated from like manicures to acrylics and crystals. What I did was a crystal. And you know what? I'm always for it. Like, you know, elevate your game. You're only going to learn by practicing. So I'm not one of those girls that are super picky or super like, I don't say extra. I did learn this, that when I was there, they already have, like, I was one of the first ones there. It was only 2 people, but they have a few people that are just like regulars, and they already are known for, I guess, like trouble. So, and it hasn't changed, because I remember that even when I used to get my nails done years ago. But yeah, so I'm super excited. I was able to get pampered. My feet, it feels so great. She did some type of treatment to remove the callus, because I haven't had my feet done in so long. So she did really well. They were extremely professional, very clean, very quiet, and they're open on Sunday, which is a win-win for me. So thanks, guys. Hey guys, good morning. Today is day 7. We made a full week. One of the things that I always stress is I'm going to be super transparent and honest on this channel. And yesterday I failed. I wouldn't say failed miserably. I'm back on the plan today. But I ran errands in the morning, like not errands. I went and got my nails and feet done. And then I got home and I was okay. But because I didn't have any snacks, like the trail mix, like I ran out of that, where it goes into, I guess, bad planning, or let's just call a spade a spade. My husband ate it. So, because he's on the same plan, but his is a little bit modified. Like he he's failed a couple times, but I get it. Like, he's at home with the children and homeschooling and all that, and it can be super stressful. So, but yesterday, yeah. So I had cereal first. It was like a Cheerio, all natural, whatever grain Cheerios. So I had that. I don't drink milk from the cereal anyway. That I never really liked the milk from the cereal, so I always just eat it and then I'll dump out the milk. I don't know. That's just me. I'm not a milk drinker. I never really was into milk unless it was like chocolate milk, but it is what it is. So, and then typically we tend to always drink with almond milk, but we had grass-fed milk. So that's what we used in the cereal. Me and my children, that's what we had for breakfast. And I was okay, and I was doing a little bit of studying yesterday. I'm in the I'm like 2 modules away. So right now, the module that I'm working on, and I'm actually really taking my time with, is because it will be implemented once the business is launched and up and running. It's like the contract pieces, the contracts, my meeting with the client, the survey, and I didn't want just to have like a generic one. I wanted to literally put a lot of thought into it, so that's what I was working on. And then doing like minor little house things. Like I did more strenuous housework on Saturday than I did yesterday, so I did minor, but yeah, for the most part I was trying to study and get those contracts in order. I'll do a separate video on that, going over contracts, my thought process was, what's going to be in mind, as like I have over 15 years experience in the insurance field, so I see these things happen all the time, but it's new for me as far as an entrepreneur, so trying to make sure that I cover myself appropriately in the event if something happens. Anyways, I digress. So yeah, so then I did good after that. I had my routine, my water. And you know what? I kind of got thrown off of the timing too, because I went in a little bit after 9 to get my nails and feet done, and I left at 11. And I'm like, okay, I remember why I stopped going many years ago, but I felt like I needed that time. It worked out the way it did. Like, I asked my daughter if she wanted to go, and she was like, no, she's tired. And so, you know what? Everything happens for a reason, because I'm always saying that I don't have alone time. And I had that at least 2 hours of alone time where I was just able to kind of be in my thoughts. And the nail techs, like, they were very friendly, but I enjoyed that they really didn't talk so much to me. Like, I was just literally just being in the moment. So I was very appreciative of that. But then it kind of threw my timing off, because the next time I'm supposed to take a dose is at 10. And obviously I got home a little bit after 11, and then just bumped my schedule from there. So, and then it was like wash day, so I was watching all the babies and doing their hairs, and so it was a lot. So by the time dinner rolled around, the babies, they had the homemade pizza, which is natural, it's pretty good. Also my 14, she's still my baby, so she's included in that group. But my husband made like grilled barbecue chicken, and it was really good. And then rice, like pilaf rice, and I think it's brown rice, and lots of broccoli. So I still had the broccoli, and that's one thing that, like I said, before having this plan implemented, we always try to eat greens or some type of vegetable. That's automatic when we have dinner. It's very rare that we don't have a vegetable. So he just loaded up my plate with more broccoli, but I did have the rice, I did have the chicken. I can feel the difference immediately, and I kid you not, and I told my husband this, immediately after I started coughing up. I haven't coughed pretty much all week, and this cough was a little bit different. It was like a phlegmy cough, so that those foods produce phlegm and mucus in your body, which is what makes your body feel, achy and just not good in the morning. But I felt the effects literally, like after I had my meal, and I had we call sparkly water, sparkly, like bubbly, what do you call that? Anyways, I'll link the bottle below somewhere. The water to help digest. So I had that, and I still was like kind of phlegmy. So there's definitely a difference in eating, carbs and the meats. But I'm back on today. It is a marathon, and even down to like when I finished this 20-day cycle, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be a marathon, but I think because this is kind of like a reset from my body, it'll be a lot easier to go without for several days. Even like in the fasting, I was able to fast for like 3 days in the past consistently, 3 weeks actually, but that's a whole different story. That was from when my dad was sick and it was spiritual, and that's a whole nother video. But yeah, so we're back on. God is good. Like, the sun is shining. It's a little, well, the temp is rising. It's 44 right now, but we have another day. We have another day to get it right. So I'm not going to beat myself up over it. God is a God of grace and mercy, and he has extended another day to give me an opportunity to try to get it right. And I'm so appreciative of that. I'm appreciative of you guys tuning in. So thank you so much for following this vlog. This is, again, day 7. Stay tuned. I'm going to do 7 to 14, and then I guess 14 to 20, which will be the last long haul. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. See you on the next one. Mwah. Go. Good morning, people. I hope everyone is doing extremely well. Today is day 8. Yesterday was a bust. I failed again, and like, one of the things, again, I know it sounds super repetitive, but I want to be as honest and authentic as possible on this channel. I strive to be very honest even in my daily walk. So this is the truth. You know, yesterday I had really good intentions. I was like, because the night, if you guys remember, I said that my husband made chicken and rice and broccoli. So yesterday, my coworker sister, she makes these awesome cookies and candies, not candies, cookies and little cakes and brownies. And of course, to support the office, we bought a few boxes and we indulged. I indulged, and then on top of that, I didn't eat a whole. I had a half of a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. It was pretty big, so I saved the other half for my daughter because she usually comes there after school. She walks to my job. It's pretty much in close proximity. So, but yeah, I failed miserably. And because I failed, I still took the herbs. I stayed up with that. I stayed up with my water intake. I have my water, my new canteen, guys. This is from the business. So of course we're trying to make a brand out here. So Set Apart Decor and Design. And I love this thing. It's so pretty. I got this from Zazzle. And I just love it. I think I'm gonna make a few more. I forgot to bring my daughter one. My oldest daughter, she wanted one too, just to represent her mama. So I have to bring that on probably later on during the week. But yeah, so my water intake did not stop. I've been consistent with that. I've been consistent with taking the herbs. I just failed when it came to eating the food. So because of that, I did not eat dinner. I literally did not eat dinner. I was like, I have to make up for the difference of overindulging during the day. But it is what it is. I'm back on today, and again, it's a marathon. Even after the 20 days, I'm going to continue. I'm going to try to continue. Of course, the herbs will be out, but try to at least continue the lifestyle and limit myself and maybe do more smoothies during the day, more greens, and not to be like nasty, but it's the truth. It's, like I said, authenticity. I didn't have dinner last night, as you guys know. Usually I eat broccoli for dinner, like a bowl of broccoli, or like last time my husband made a plate of broccoli. I didn't have any greens, so guess what? This morning I did not go to the bathroom and do number 2, versus like having the herbs and eating the vegetables. In the morning is usually like I'm flushing myself out. I did not weigh myself. I'm kind of scared, to be honest, to weigh myself, because I'm like, I hope that I didn't do that work and then just one day it just came back on. Some people say it's impossible, but my body is like that. Like, usually I will weigh myself and I'll be 3 or 4 pounds less, and then I'll weigh myself the next day. And I know that's why they say don't weigh yourself daily, but it's like 2+ additional pounds back on. Getting the 4 pounds plus 2 pounds, it comes back with the vengeance. So I was scared to weigh myself. I said, you know what, I'm going to stick it through. So we're going to try again today, and hopefully today's more of a successful day. Literally, my daughter doesn't want to talk now, but this is generational. This is generational curses that we're trying to break here, because we were just talking about emotional eating. And guys, comment below if you deal with emotional eating. I know that I'm an emotional eater. I've gotten a lot better. My dad was an emotional eater, and unfortunately, you know, it led to his demise. For me, and it swings both ways. Like, if I was stressed out in the past, I would not eat at all. Like, I would, like, literally just live off of coffee. And back then I wasn't, like, healthy. I'm gonna do a video, things that I would have done differently in my 20s, or what I should have done in my 20s. I don't regret anything. I believe everything happens for a reason, and you know, you go through these things, so you learn and you do better once you learn those lessons, or you try to do better when you learn those lessons. But in my 20s, when I was stressed out, I would not eat at all. I would just literally have coffee and soda. And okay, who is honking? Like, the light is red. And this goes back to the other video. If you guys haven't seen it, probably not yet, the patience video that I did with my mom. So I'm just gonna calm down and not get upset. But yeah, emotional eating, like, so for me, and it can go both ways. You can be emotional and not eat, which was me in my 20s. And now that I'm in my late 30s, I eat. Like, I eat if I'm upset. I eat if I'm bored. That's one of the main things, like boredom. If I'm bored, stressed, like the children are like on 10, and I'm like, you know what, let me grab something sweet, let me grab. And it's so funny because my husband, I used to say this, like, when we first got together, he was like, dang girl, you get hungry with your eyes. Because I'm the type of person that my plate would be like this big back then, and I would not eat all of it. I'll eat like half of it. I'm like, I'm so full, I can't finish it. And he would finish it off. So now it's weird because I can actually eat that whole plate. So I think my stomach's grown, where I'm like, yeah, I want this, I want this. I like a little bit of sides of everything, like buffet style. And my son is so skinny. He's very, very active. He has a very high, what is that called? Metabolism. He's a high metabolism, but he eats like a grown man. He's 5 years old. And if his sisters don't finish their food, he's like, I'll eat it. So we nicknamed him, it's kind of bad, but we nicknamed him like the garbage disposal. It's like, just give it to him, he's gonna finish it. And I'm like, you know what? Thought about it the other day, and I'm like, we need to stop that, because that's like, he's clearly full. Like, you can see his little belly sticking out. And I'm like, no, you just want the challenge. If you see something, you want to finish it, because he's like, I'll eat it, let me finish it. But it's not good. And I don't want that to keep happening. We try to do better. We have to do better by our children. I'm trying to do better, and I'm trying to set an example. And even now to my 14-year-old. So this is literally what we were just talking about before starting this video, is emotional eating and how to be more conscious of it. So I'm glad that she's conscious of it. It's easier said than done, but I feel like that's the first part, is that you have to be aware of it, and then you can work hard to put the right things in steps. The second thing that I struggle with, and I mentioned it before, is I need to plan better when it comes to food. I feel like if I meal prep, then I won't go into like those binges where I go throughout the day, you know, not eating, and then at night I'm just going ham sandwich. I don't eat ham, but I'm just saying, like, just go crazy in on the food. So I am a little hungry now, because again, I didn't eat any dinner. I have to do my water, which I'm gonna do, and my herbs. I'm a little behind by like, I'm really behind, 40 minutes. So it is what it is. We're gonna try. And guys, I'm gonna try to link my outfit below. I got this bag from Amazon. Let's see if you can see it. I have a matching mask. It's so cute. I love this bag. You know, I like a little pop of color. I'm not afraid of print now. So but yeah, so we're back on day 8. We can do this. Stay posted. Stay tuned, and I'll keep you posted. Peace, guys.